This is a good segue, though, to us getting to, we're going to strip it down. We're going to get very, very real.
Can I take my coat off?
Do it.
Because
please.
I feel like this is about to get
Yes, exactly.
I don't get to talk about this a lot.
One of the conversations that I think we come back to a lot because we talk about, again, no filter and just things have changed so incredibly, I feel abruptly. It's been gradual, but the reality of being a working actor right now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. I don't even want to ask a particularly leading question. I just am every conversation we ever have about it, you are so candid and real, and what I really admire about you, you're not overly cynical. You love the work, right? It's coming from a place of grief.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Say more.
Triage.
Yes.
As Conan O'Brien so beautifully said, and I'm not going to quote him because I don't have the exact quote, but he talked in his final episode he begged his audience, don't be cynical. It was so impactful too.
Yeah.
And I took that piece away from that and put it in my pocket. And I really have to rub on it a little bit sometimes because it is so difficult not to be.
How can you not be?
It's really hard.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And I'm curious from both, we can talk about auditioning, that drying up, knowing that pretty much every year you were likely going to book at least a pilot, probably a show that would go for many years, all of these things. Talk about the journey.
So the journey is, we'll start with right now and then we'll go back. I was telling you earlier that I truly don't know. And I know a lot of actors, a lot of very successful actors. I don't know an actor right now who's not taking jobs in order to secure health insurance.
Yes.
Period.
Period.
There is no exception. There is no. Now I know they're out there. I know that there are the 1% of actors out there who are just and they're
always going to be in the 1%. So it almost they can't count.
But they're also saying yes to multiple jobs because they're also fucking scared.
Yeah.
No one's not scared.
Correct.
So by those, I'm not hating the player. I'm hating the game. By those people continuing to gobble up a lot of what's available.
Yeah.
So the people that I know are across the board, suffering. I look so hard. I genuinely am how you doing?
No,
to
exactly.
Strangers on the street. I'm I feel are you an actor? How's it going? And it's never good.
No.
So I think, Travis and I have definitely had our come to Jesus about what we adapt or die, right? We have to adapt. We have to, especially once you reach a certain age, you obviously are not it's not a natural inclination to change at all. For somebody who especially who you talk about auditions drying up. I was offer only for a long time.
I was just going to say you're starring in television shows. You're not just also on them.
Yeah. And
you're
now
on the poster.
Getting me the auditions is pulling teeth.
Yes.
And saying that out loud, saying that out loud a year ago, I would have been now I'm we're all here. We're fucking all here.
Correct.
And the ego death that I have been able to get to the other side of, and I think the fact that it is so universal and across the board it does really, really help.
Yes.
Because the shame, there's so much internalized shame.
Oh.
That I'm I actually am too tired to be
ashamed
anymore.
Exactly. So it's okay. I'm going to take this so that my health insurance, that I have enough hours that I can stay in the union for the health insurance. And I say this knowing that we are also privileged, right? We also,
which is the fucking crazy part.
Broke in.
Yes, we're okay. The Maslow's Maslow's pyramid, right?
Hierarchy of needs.
I talk about this all the time. I'm so many of this shit is getting met. I mean, most of it. Most of it.
But that self-actualization is out the window. Bye-bye.
She's gone.
No.
But yes, when you break it down, and I say this all the time when we're having some sort of bitch fest about all of the things with whoever. Yeah. Because no one's exempt.
We find ourselves midway through careers of gulp.
Yeah.
Is this sustainable?
That's such a huge part of it. I mean, that's the biggest beast, right? Is that it's happened. When this was happening in my 20s, I was oh, wow, this is just part of it.
Where do you think, if you can even pinpoint it, where did the like turn happen? Or was it like, okay, I'm offer only? Do you get to a place where your team, your reps, your manager and your agent are like, I know you're offer only. They're gonna insist on an audition for this one. You have to talk about an ego death and like, does it take more than one time of that happening for you to agree to do it?
Yes. It is for sure a progression.
I love this.
Say more. It's so human, isn't it?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, because it's the 5 stages of grief, right? So you're in initially, you're in denial. You're like, well,
you're kidding, right?
That's hilarious.
Oh, and like,
do they know, literally,
Travis,
do they know who I am?
Listen to what they just said.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah.
You can't believe it.
It's so silly. It's just silly.
And then it happens again.
You're like, well,
And then, so we think you should consider this though. And the material's really good. And
just read. Basically, well, because, it's couched. And actually, whether this is bullshit or not, I'm like, okay, this I can actually cling on to, which was, and this was said to me recently, you didn't audition for so long that the turnover of people who are making these decisions are people who probably don't fucking know who you are because they haven't seen your tapes because you haven't been
I don't think that's bullshit at all. I
don't
think
either.
That's very real.
And so
I've talked to a lot of friends who are actors, same thing.
Yes. And so it's like the work now is not, do I want this job? Do I try and earn this job? It's this is my resume that I'm showing to you. This is what I can do. This is my reel, essentially, but it's with the material that you're giving me that somebody's gonna get a job from this. Yeah. So I think that has helped cushion the blow a little bit.
Yeah.
But also just like completely accepting the fact that you're like, this is the reality of like, this is it, kid. Like you're here. And be in this moment.
Is that 5th stage of grief, acceptance? Like, you know, when you get over, we've broken up with someone, it's hard.
The metaphor couldn't be more perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
But you do eventually get over them.
Yeah.
It feels like, as an actor especially, this is, I think, what I'm going to try to be articulate and ask this sort of directly. To be an actor, you are compelled to do this work, right?
Yeah, you are so drawn to it, you wouldn't do it if you didn't have to, because it's not worth it.
No, and it's so hard.
Yeah.
I'm so admiring of it. I think it is so much harder than anyone gives it credit for. And because your husband's an actor also, like, of course you've had candid conversations of like, what is happening here? Anyone working in Hollywood is lying if they don't say that they've had the conversation of where else could we live? That
1,000,000%.
very real,
yeah.
Right?
I mean, it's like monthly.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you can still live other places and continue being an actor.
Yes.
Very much. And by the way, now with self-tapes, you can like very much
so.
Leaving the profession, is that something you even consider talking about? Where's your headspace on it? And I say this, we're in like this, we just turned into the second quarter of the year and you worked so much the first quarter.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah. And yet.
So it's not exactly.
And yet.
Is what I'm like so fascinated by.
I can answer this question.
Okay.
I went through, I'm going to be very candid.
Please.
I have never suffered from anxiety or depression. I've always been like so fucking even keeled. It was 2023 into 2024. I was so fucked up. And because I'd gotten this far in life without experiencing anything like that, I couldn't recognize it. And I was just like, wow, it's super cloudy all the time. It was. And I have extreme seasonal affective disorder.
Yes.
But also there was a lot of other shit going on. And I think, I know now looking back on it, that so much of it was the trauma from Australia, which we don't have to get into.
But your reference is you were shooting La Brea there.
Yeah, during COVID.
It was very, very, very
there were
challenging.
a lot of things going on that were proving to be not easy.
Yes.
And then that combined with everything that was happening, the strikes and the constriction and everything that was going on was just this. And like we're gonna have you read for the guest star stuff. So it was just this perfect storm of like these huge shifts.
Yeah,
that not good shifts.
No, and a pile on of them.
And so I finally was like, oh, I think I'm depressed. And everybody around me was like, yeah, no shit, Charlotte.
Right.
Yeah, like,
No, but isn't
What do
it?
you
It's
mean?
like so impossible to see.
Yeah.
It's really shocking, I think, especially when you are a high functioning, good girl,
Good
A
girl.
student,
Getting all
about
the
it.
things
You're never
done.
going to let a ball drop.
Yeah.
So then when you do get to the place of acknowledgement,
Yeah.
it hits you like a ton of bricks.
Yeah.